Morning, everybody. It's Captain Foley with you. I realized something kind of exciting last night. This, right here, right now, is my 200th video. So, just going to do a quick little runaround tour of my collection. Some of it's kind of dusty. I apologize. I haven't had a chance to dust it in a while, and I've got to get to that. And as I do it, I'm going to do reviews on kind of each piece in the collection. But just going to do a quick run around of the collection and give you guys a quick tour. So hopefully you guys are excited about this. You get to see a little bit of what I have going on here, and I will try to make this an exciting 200th video, okay? Alright, so we're going to start off with my Space Seed Edition Enterprise model with the Botany Bay. And my Certificate of Authenticity for Star Trek Dilithium Crystals, signed by Chris Doohan, which is Scotty's son, who also plays Scotty in the Phase 2 Voyages, the fan-made episodes. We got my 350 scale Enterprise. The Trifecta, Kirk, Spock, and McCoy. Communicator, Hallmark ornaments. My little wall doohickey. Some schematics. A picture of me and the Shatner. I'm saying, beam me up, Scotty, and he's like, phasers on stun. I just want to kill this guy. And look, his toupee is running away. Right there, it's running away. And he's got a lap full of tribbles too. So, got my cutaway. That's a limited edition print signed by the artist. So that's got the shuttle, bridge. There's a puzzle I did years and years ago. Got it framed. Here's a lenticular that I got at the Las Vegas Star Trek convention last year. It's got a 3D look to it. Don't know, I don't think you can really tell on camera. My 25th anniversary Star Trek poster. And here we got the Star Trek Wall of Fame. I got a little bit of a mess and clutter going on here because my wife is in the process of repairing my her grandmother's computer, so I apologize if you see any messes on the floor. Star Trek calendar, Articles of the Federation Charter, and Andorian, Tellarite, Vulcan, a bunch of different languages. My certificate that shows you all that I am indeed a captain. Earn the right of command. Another lenticular battle poster. Really cool poster of ships of the fleet. My Starfleet Academy computer game. Star Trek Online poster. It's very nice, very nice. I am excited. And of course, my original series tri-dimensional chess set from the Franklin Mint. Hallmark ornaments. Props. My Starfleet Academy ring. Starfleet Academy. My Star Trek 25th anniversary Franklin Mint pewter phaser. Of course, my phaser, Wall of Fame. If any of you see anything you like and would like me to speak more about or do a specific video on, please let me know. Ryan Slave Girls. Just do a quick pan here. I got a bunch of stuff here. Models, action figures, watches, clocks, collectibles. Non-PG related things. Once again, guys, I apologize for the dust. I haven't had an opportunity to get this dusted, and as you can imagine, taking all these off the shelves and dusting them all is a pain in the ass. Here's more models, more Hallmark ornaments, blueprints, coasters, bobbleheads, etc. A wall switch plate I made myself. All the new crew from the new movies. Even Spock Prime. Only one I'm missing is Uhura. Yes, I don't totally 100% hate the new movies. They're all right in their own way. All my Art Asylum and Playmates Enterprises. Shuttle, watch, more models. My Star Trek 25th Anniversary Franklin Mint chess set, which I did a video on not that long ago. Check it out. Star Trek Tumbler Cup. My Jadzia Dax from Trials and Tribulations. Miss package with Captain Benjamin Sisko. He's got a bunch of stuff on the floor right now because I had to move it for this computer problem that we got going on. There's a Tribble hanging out with R2. My plush Enterprise. Lamborghinis. More Star Trek. Star Wars. Blueprints. Special edition figures. I'm a big R2-D2 fan. I love R2-D2. Another switch plate cover I designed. Millennium Falcon model I built years and years ago. Did a video on it as well. The sort of randomness. Star Trek, Star Wars, GoBots, Transformers, Lamborghinis, Battle of the Planets, helicopters, trains. You name it, I collect it pretty much. One shelf of Transformers. Hold on a sec. Shed a bit of light on the subject here. Go back up there. A lot of my masterpiece Transformer collection. Some original Transformers in there. A lot of my Beast Wars figures. Original action figures. Lego guys. Here's my Megatron shelf. The different incarnations of Megatron from the movie through Beast Wars, through G1, Armada. There's Galvatron there. Megatron bobblehead. Also some Starscreams, Unicron, and move up to my Optimus shelves. There's almost every incarnation of Optimus Prime. We got Transformers Monopoly back there. And I know you're thinking, that's not every incarnation of Optimus Prime. There's no G1. That's because that's only the first Optimus Prime shelf. Scroll up to this one. Got some 25th Anniversary Primes. Japanese Beast Wars Prime. G1 Prime. American Beast Wars. bobbleheads, Mr. Potato Head, Armada, the world's smallest transformer, which actually doesn't transform. He's got a figure and the vehicle mode separate. Transformers poster. Hard Hero mini busts, which are really dusty because they're up high. Once again, I apologize about that, guys. Tons of books. This is just a small portion of my books. But you got everything from Star Wars to Transformers. Lots of Star Trek books and reference materials. Lots of Sherlock Holmes. I'm a huge Sherlock Holmes fan also. And miscellaneous vampire, G.I. Joe, graphic novels down here, Batman, Superman. Wall of signed Star Trek autographs. I got a bunch of autographs also in books over here. Also done a video on those. My large F-18. My wife's little bit of Lego collection she's got there. My original G.I. Joe Sky Striker. The pink Valentine's Day Tribble I got for my wife. Some models I've built. F-14, my favorite fighter of all time. Once again, guys, I do apologize for the dust. It's unacceptable, I know. With a nice collection like this, I should be cleaning it, and I will. There you have it, guys. If there's anything you see that's specific that you want to take a look at, please let me know. Actually, this isn't the end of the tour yet, so I'm just going to continue on here. Hold on. More Hard Hero busts. Franklin Mint Enterprise. Kirk Plate. More Franklin Mint pewter ships. Model kit boxes. Books. This is my Star Trek paperback collection. 2 deep, like 2 books deep. Models, Franklin Mint Pewter Enterprise. Star Trek graphic novels, manga, some books on tape, Transformers graphic novels and paperbacks, and Star Wars paperbacks and hardback novels. These bins, there's 2 bins under there. All these bins in the corner here, those are all full of toys and collectibles that I don't have out on display at the moment. Got a few here. Original R2-D2 remote control there. Original Jabba the Hutt. My original Boba Fett figure. Some working lightsabers. Original Tauntaun. Original AT-ST. My X-Wing. Land Speeder. Some Lost in Space robots. Titanic model I built. My 3D lenticular Optimus Prime reaching out to grab you. R2-D2 lunch pail. And 2 little R2-D2 knickknacks. Here's my R2-D2 cutout. This you guys have all seen. This is behind my desk. I got my original Omnibot. My Enterprise refit that's underway now. Of course, you guys are all familiar with my desk. Star Wars bobbleheads, more Star Wars models. Assorted randomness. Model boxes. X-Wing model, Battle of the Planets. Ship, Phoenix. Clutter. Unopened Spirits of Vengeance, Ghost Rider 2 cards. All my old computer games. Got a drawer full of miscellaneous toys and action figures. Not just one drawer, but two drawers, which I can't even really open. This one's got books, books on tape, a lot of assortment. So my Sherlock Holmes collection, got a Sherlock Holmes dart cabinet there, towel, Jack the Ripper Tavern, Free House, Sherlock Holmes Tavern, London Ale, my Sherlock Holmes hats outfit, specifically made for me by one of the costume designers at the Stratford Festival, the Shakespearean Festival in Stratford, Ontario, world famous theater. My Transformers Covenant of Primus hanging on the wall. Sherlock Holmes map. Old parchments. My favorite car, Lamborghini Aventador. My certificate from Exotic Racings in Las Vegas, where I drove the Lamborghini Aventador LP700 and an Aston Martin Vantage S. More Sherlock Holmes maps. Spitfire, also a World War II fighter plane aficionado. My favorite's the P-51 Mustang. Here's a lot of dusting I gotta apologize for. My one Sherlock Holmes shelf, pocket watches, my data from elementary, my dear data, Sherlock Holmes plates. I'm also big into ancient Egyptology. So I got an ancient Egypt shelf, medieval knights, swords, randomness, Titanic stuff, shark's teeth, books, an old Singer sewing machine from my grandma, old map, which is printed by the National Geographic Society. First World War 1914 to 1918. This map is older than 1945 because we've got the Second World War 1939 to question mark. My mom had that framed for me years ago. A lot of things have changed on it if you actually take a look at it, obviously. And moving out to the living room, I collect swords and weapons. Got a vampire skull. I'm a train aficionado as well. Love old steam locomotives. Old cutter ship, another Spitfire. And we got my DVD collection. I've got the Star Trek original series, animated series, Next Generation, all the movies. Back there I've got another set of the original series, the first release of the DVDs, the special edition, and then I've got the remastered. I still don't have Blu-ray, you gotta get those. All the movies, all the Star Trek collections, any kind of special Star Trek, Star Wreck, Alvin and the Chipmunks, Free Enterprise, Robot Chickens. There's all my Star Trek Blu-ray movie collection. G.I. Joe, Battle of the Planets, Transformers, Beast Wars, Star Wars, Lego, Transformers Prime, Star Wars, Sherlock Holmes. One of them is actually out. I'm watching right now. So, Voltron, Indiana Jones, Phantom of the Opera. A lot of animated Justice League, Superman, Batman movies. There's original Voltron there, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Knight Rider, Batman movies, Superman movies, Thundercats, Family Guy, Drawn Together, Frisky Dingo. There's on my PS2 and Xbox 360 and PS3 games. Not all of them, but a lot of them. There's also a ton more in here. There's my Highlander Certificate of Authenticity for my Highlander sword up here, which is signed by Christopher Lambert on the blade. More of my Xbox 360 games. I feel like I need to show you guys this. Okay. Christopher Lambert. There can be only one. Of course, it's the Highlander sword. Move that pillow out of the way. So yeah, guys, I really apologize for the messiness of the house right now. My house is usually never this messy, but I've been very busy as of late. And I really didn't want to have to clean everything and dust everything just prior to making this video, because that would have been a pain in the butt. So I apologize for the mess. Over on the swords, there's a few more out here. I used to have 36 swords in my collection, and then I got a divorce, and my wife sold them all on me. So I've slowly been rebuilding. I don't have 36 quite yet again, but just teaches you to kind of watch who you trust, I think. But I do have quite a few, and that'll be a video for another day. I'll go through my sword collection for you guys. Some of my swords and weapons. X-Men claws. This is a Highlander sword that's signed by Christopher Lambert on the blade, which I'll show you guys in another video. More weapons. More Egypt. Swords. Captain Foley. Hello, everyone. We'll just take a hop up here. Cast iron train. More train items. Collectibles. I got my N scale locomotives. I like model railroading. N scale is one of my favorite scales, as is HO. So here's some of my N scale locomotives, steam locomotives, and some hallmark ornaments. More train art. That's a puzzle that glows in the dark. Train in Stratford. So there you have it, guys. That's just a quick rundown of some of my stuff. There's a lot more, but I don't want to bore you guys too much with little details. More books, Sherlock Holmes books, some of my wife's gargoyles, some old fossils, etc. So yeah. So there you guys have it, a quick tour of my collection. A lot of stuff, as you can see. There's a lot more that I didn't show you as well. Stuff in drawers. It's just I don't have room to display it all until I kick the kids out and I can get some of my rooms reclaimed upstairs. But until such time as that happens, I gotta be happy with what I got here. So if there's anything you saw during this tour that you want me to do a video exclusively on a certain item or a certain set of items, eventually I do want to do them all anyway, so I will be doing that. But if there's anything you guys saw that you really want me to talk about, please let me know, and I will get around to making that video for you guys. So thanks again for tuning in. This is my 200th episode, or video, and I I really enjoyed showing you guys around. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. This is Captain Foley saying live long and prosper. And I will talk to you later. Bye.